Have you ever felt like no matter what you achieve, no matter what you buy, there's always something missing? A lingering feeling that you need just one more thing to be truly happy. We're constantly chasing a future where we'll finally have enough, but that future seems to keep moving just out of reach. Today, I want to talk about a different path, a journey to find fullness, not by adding more, but by understanding what we already have. This is the story of the empty bowl that was full, and it's a lesson in learning contentment through simplicity. Imagine a simple, handcrafted wooden bowl. It's not fancy, not decorated with gold or jewels. It's just a bowl, smooth to the touch, with a beautiful, natural grain. Now, imagine filling this bowl to the brim with everything you think you need for happiness. A successful career, a bigger house, the latest gadgets, a jam-packed social calendar. You keep piling things in, higher and higher, until they're spilling over the sides. The bowl is overflowing. Yet when you look at it, it feels chaotic, heavy, and overwhelming. You're so busy trying to keep everything from falling out that you can't appreciate any single thing within it. This is the state many of us live in. We believe that more is better, that a full life is a life packed with possessions, achievements, and experiences. We're constantly acquiring, striving, and adding. But in the process, we lose our sense of peace. The anxiety of maintaining it all, of not losing what we've gained, becomes a constant hum in the background of our lives. Now, let's try something different. Take that same overflowing bowl and start to gently remove things. Not the essentials, of course, but the excess, the clothes you haven't worn in years, the subscriptions you don't use, the social obligations you dread, the need for constant validation from others. As you take things away, something amazing happens. The bowl gets lighter. You can see the bottom. You can appreciate the beautiful wood grain you couldn't see before. With each item removed, there's more space, more air, more clarity. You start to notice the few things that remain. A cherished memory, a meaningful relationship, a passion that truly lights you up. These are the things that were always there, but they were buried under the clutter. Suddenly, the bowl doesn't feel empty. It feels spacious, calm, and intentional. This is the paradox of simplicity. By having less, we often feel like we have more time, more energy, more focus for what truly matters. It's not about deprivation, it's about curation. It's about consciously choosing what we allow into our lives and into our minds. This concept isn't new. Philosophers and spiritual leaders have talked about it for centuries. The Stoics called it living in accordance with nature, focusing only on what we can control. In Zen Buddhism, there's a concept called Shoshin, or beginner's mind, which is about approaching life with an empty mind, free from preconceived notions, ready to see things as they truly are. It's like looking into our empty bowl and not seeing lack, but seeing potential. When our lives aren't cluttered with known essentials, we have the mental space to be creative, to be present, to truly listen to the people we love. We stop living on autopilot, constantly reacting to the next demand on our time and attention. Instead, we can be proactive, designing a life that aligns with our deepest values. Think about a time you went on a trip with just a small backpack. Wasn't there a sense of freedom in that? Knowing that everything you needed was right there with you, and everything else was irrelevant. We can bring that same feeling into our daily lives. So how do we start emptying our own bowls? It begins with a mental shift. We need to challenge the belief that our self-worth is tied to what we own or what we achieve. Your value as a person isn't determined by your job title, the size of your bank account, or the number of likes you get on social media. You are inherently worthy, just as you are. Start by taking inventory of your life. Look at your physical possessions. Does this item bring you joy or serve a real purpose? If not, maybe it's time to let it go. Look at your schedule. Are you filling your days with activities that energize you or drain you? Learn to say no. Saying no to things that don't align with your values is saying yes to your own well-being. And most importantly, look at your mental clutter. Are you holding on to old grudges, anxieties about the future, or negative self-talk? Practicing mindfulness, meditation, or even just spending quiet time in nature can help clear that space. This journey isn't about achieving a perfect, minimalist aesthetic. It's a messy, ongoing process. There will be times when you fall back into old habits, when the allure of more becomes tempting again. And that's okay. The goal isn't perfection. It's awareness. It's about regularly checking in with yourself and asking, is my bowl feeling cluttered again? What can I gently remove to create more space for peace? The empty bowl is not a symbol of lack, but a symbol of freedom. It's the freedom from the constant pressure to acquire, the freedom from comparison, and the freedom to define success on your own terms. It's a bowl that is full of potential, full of peace, and full of contentment. It's full because it has space for what really matters. You. You get to decide what you place back into that bowl, intentionally and with love. Perhaps it's more time with family, learning a new skill, or simply the quiet joy of a cup of tea in the morning. When your bowl is clear, you can finally savor the taste of your own life. Thank you so much for joining me on this reflection today. If this idea of finding fullness in simplicity resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What's one thing you could remove from your bowl to create more space this week? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more conversations about living a more intentional life. Until next time, take care.